Hi everybody, Craig with PhotoRV. Welcome to Travel Tip Tuesday. Today we are talking about landing gear. Not these, but these. Whether you have the manual version or you have a fully automatic system like ours, getting your RV level is critical for a number of reasons. First of all, being in an RV that's not level is really annoying. Doors don't close properly, standing or walking or sitting in an angle can be disorienting. Also, if you have a water system or a refrigerator or even a stove, all of those are designed to operate properly when they're level.
That's my level.
Also, if you have slide outs, having your RV level ensures that you don't damage motors or rails or gears when you're operating them. Very critical. I'm going to show you some of the ways we operate, maintain, and protect our leveling system. Come on. Come on. Our rig has 6 jacks that extend and automatically level the RV. They come with steel feet, but ever since we've owned the RV, we have used these rubber pads under the steel feet to protect them from scraping and water and rust. Recently, however, we used these for a few years. Recently, we got this more permanent solution, SnapPads. We're going to put a link to the description down below of both of these, the loose pads and the SnapPads. The SnapPads have been terrific because they're always attached, and that really saves having to distribute and collect all 6 of these every time we set up or tear down. Especially beneficial when it's raining or snowing or freezing cold. Even though we have the SnapPads, the permanent solution, we still keep these loose pads because if we're in a particularly unlevel site, we use the loose pads to build up the low areas, and that prevents, that helps keep the landing gear from having to travel to their full extent. Very beneficial. Also, on sites that have gravel or are rough, it's a great thing to put under your knees. We use these big pads for heavy days. The manufacturer recommends that you spray a silicone spray on the landing gear rods every 3 weeks or so if you're in a permanent location. We only use this product. It's called Strike Hold. I'll put a link in the description below. This is really great stuff. It's originally designed for weapons, the metal to metal friction that occurs with weapons. It's a dry, it goes on liquid, but it's considered a dry lubricant, and the manufacturer of this says that it works at a capillary level. The way I understand it is that it gets down to the microscopic level of the surface of the metal. And one thing I can attest to is that since using this, all 6 of our landing gear travel almost twice as fast. They really travel fast up and down, and when we've been in a location for days or weeks, nothing sticks to them magically. So capillary action, microscopic level, I don't know. It works awesomely, and it's the only thing we'll use for the landing gear. Finally, this problem is associated with automatic hydraulic leveling systems, specifically with fifth wheel trailers. Certain conditions like large swings in temperature or humidity cause a change in the viscosity of the hydraulic fluid, and that change causes a loud popping sound, sometimes enough to move the RV. You can feel it move. The solution comes with sort of mixed reviews, but this is what it is. It is anti-stiction fluid or fork oil. Those are the same things. The way to solve the problem is by replacing equal amounts of the hydraulic fluid in the rig with this anti-stiction fluid. Last summer, I took a quart of hydraulic fluid out of the RV and replaced it with fork oil, anti-stiction fluid. Last year, we've done a great A/B test because last year we were here and very loud popping, really shaking the rig the whole season. This year we've come back to the same place at the same time of year, no popping at all. Really a great result. Now, I said earlier that it had mixed results. Some people report nothing, no change. Others say they do it once and it lasts for years. But anti-stiction fluid, I believe it's a quart. Some people have taken 2 quarts and replaced 2 quarts of oil. I did 1 and 1, and it's really worked perfectly. I've read some comments on forums about people being brand specific. One brand of fork oil is better than the next. I got this brand from the local auto parts store, and it's worked perfectly. I'll put a link in the description below. I think any brand is great. I hope these tips were useful. Please subscribe to our channel and come back for more tips, or just to follow Jackie and I as we travel and photograph the US. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.